As a salesperson, you can take actions and not even know that are costing your sales. And I'm going to give you a major one, and it has to do with walking and talking. So what is it and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Bell, coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business and a fantastic day to talk about you. I'm coming to you live from Waimea Bay. This video is powered by sellingtechnicians.com. So the other day, I'm getting my oil changed at the local place to get my oil changed. And I'm watching the reps and I'm watching their choreograph because I want to see like how well are they trained. In my mind, I'm like, how good are they? Not like I'm not worried about them selling me. I'm like, what can I learn from watching this? And so I'm watching the reps, and one of the things that they commonly do is they will go and grab somebody from where all the chairs are and where everybody's sitting, and they'll say, hey, can we go over here to a table? Which is a good idea. Like you're moving them and you're getting them to take some direction and you're getting them to take some action, and then you're making it so you're one-on-one. But huge mistake number one is they're walking, right? They're here and they've got a person following them. So they're in the lead, which is fine, and a person's following them, and they're talking over their shoulder, giving a sales presentation. I'm going to share with you this. The most important sales presentation you are ever going to give is face-to-face. The lowest value you're ever going to give is over your shoulder. Number two, not everybody can hear you. I have a hearing problem. If you do this to me, I literally cannot hear a word that you're saying. I can't see your lips. I can't get context. I can't read your body language. I can't see these things. Number three, you don't have their undivided attention. You don't have the ability to know that they are locked in listening to you and not looking at your back or looking at your shoes or looking for a reason to not do business with you. Three major reasons why you should not ever, ever, ever present to somebody's back. And I see this happen a lot with heating and air conditioning technicians and even salespeople where like they're in the middle of a walk and talk. And a walk and talk in sales is I'm going to give you a presentation where we're walking, but there's nothing fine. There's not a problem with that. You could be talking about things that aren't necessarily sales. You're going to do a walk and talk and stop and look at the person and have the conversation and say, these are the things that we need to discuss and these are the topics we need to go over. What you're not doing is presenting to somebody's back. What you're not doing is having somebody trying to listen to you and look at your back. So I want you to think of any time that you've ever given a sales presentation where you don't have somebody's attention and they're like, yeah, I'll take 10 of them. No, the chances are good. They're going to say, I want a number and it's 0. I want a number and it's 0. So as you give your presentations, as you walk around with people, start thinking in terms of, I'm not going to really present until I have like eye-to-eye contact, or I'm not really going to present until we have frames of each other's bodies in image. And my frames in my shoulders, my face. Like, what you really want is to make sure that you're using the body language to your advantage. What you really want to do is you want to make sure that as you're having these conversations, the information is important. It's your job, your role and responsibility to make your information important. The buyer or the client doesn't have to. And so I'm going to share with you. I pulled the manager aside and I said, hey, are you the manager here? And the guy says, yeah. And I said, just an idea, was a corporate sales trainer for 10 years. It doesn't bother me. But I'm telling you right now, you probably lost 3 or 4 sales today on the floor, 3 or 4 upgrades that you could have got easily had your salespeople been paying attention. Do you want me to share with you what I saw? And the guy says, yeah, absolutely. I said, okay, do me a favor, turn around. And he turns around. And I said, I started presenting the script back to the guy. He's like, what are you doing? And I was like, that's what your sales guys are doing. They're literally walking and talking and presenting to people's backs. And he was like, oh man, I've warned these people about them. Some of them are brand new. And I said, hey, like, look, I don't care. I mean, I get my oil changed. I got the things done that I need to get done, but I literally watch this and I cringe because like, that's not the way that you do it. That's a huge problem for you. So dude was appreciative, but I'm going to share with you this. This happens more than you know. This happens when technicians try to sell clubs. This happens when people try to sell parts. This happens in the turnover process. This happens in the discovery phase, in selling systems or sewer lines or whatever you got at your office. If it's important to you, it's going to be eye contact. It's going to be face-to-face. If it's not going to be important to you, it's going to be over the shoulder. There you go. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.